Stop scrolling. Something happened that nobody was ready for. Pistol-Caliber Carbines stopped being backup guns and became the main home defense weapon Americans are reaching for. New laws squeezed rifle owners, ammo prices flipped, and suddenly that humble 9mm carbine became the most efficient, accessible, and brutally effective tool in the fight for those first 21 feet. When a door is kicked in at 3 a.m., you don't need theory. You need control, speed, and a weapon your whole family can actually run. So we pushed 10 PCCs to their breaking points, stress tests, low light drills, panic reloads, and one gun rose above everything else. This is the one PCC you'll wish you bought sooner. Number 10. Kel-Tec Sub2000 Gen 3. Here's what changed everything for vehicle storage. A pistol-caliber carbine that folds in half and tucks into a laptop bag. The Gen 3 ships with a 16-inch barrel, weighs just 4 pounds unloaded, and accepts Glock magazines, which means if you carry a G19, you've already invested in your carbine's ammo ecosystem. We verified the fold and deploy time at under 4 seconds with practice. That's not a gimmick. That's a genuine advantage for truck storage or discrete transport where full-length carbines won't fit. Kel-Tec chambers this in 9mm, 40 S&W, and even 45 ACP if you want more substantial defensive projectiles. The trigger is workable but not refined. And the iron sights require adjustment to your eye relief since they're mounted on the tube. But for two-gun households where one person carries concealed and both need access to a home defense carbine using the same magazines, that's exactly where the Sub2000 makes practical sense in 2026. Number 9. Heckler Koch SP5. Picture this. 1980s counter-terrorism units needed surgical accuracy at 25 yards in tight spaces. The MP5 answered that call. This is its civilian sibling, and it still delivers. The SP5 runs a roller-delayed blowback system, not straight blowback like most budget PCCs. That design, refined over 4 decades, translates to noticeably softer recoil impulse and enhanced accuracy potential. We're talking about an 8.8-inch barrel on the K model, 15.9 inches overall length collapsed, weighing just over 5 pounds. It takes proprietary magazines, which is a logistics consideration, but HK's 30-round mags are built to last multiple lifetimes. German manufacturing tolerances show in the fit and finish. No slop, no rattle. But let's address cost. The SP5 runs upward of $3,000. You're paying for heritage, proven reliability documented across military and law enforcement use since the 1960s. And that roller-delayed smoothness. For 2026, this represents the premium tier, justifiable if you value refinement and operational history over budget flexibility. Number 8. PSA AK-V 9mm. This is the PCC that borrows battlefield DNA from the AK platform, and it shows in every harsh condition test we ran. Palmetto took the legendary Kalashnikov long-stroke piston system and adapted it to 9mm, creating something genuinely different in a market flooded with AR pattern blowback guns. 16-inch barrel, weighs 7 pounds, takes proprietary curved magazines that feed from the PSA AK-V ecosystem. The stamped receiver and robust piston system deliver that signature AK reliability. We ran this through mud, dust, and neglected cleaning intervals that would choke lesser designs. What you trade is weight and manual of arms familiarity if you're an AR-trained shooter. The safety, magazine release, and charging handle all work differently, but that's the point. If you want proven Eastern European durability in a pistol caliber package and don't mind learning a different system, the AK-V offers something most polymer PCCs cannot: legitimate hard-use pedigree at a price that undercuts European imports by half. Number 7. Kriss Vector CRB 9mm. At number 7, Kriss Vector CRB in 9mm. What does a completely redesigned operating system actually feel like? We're about to explain. The Vector uses Kriss's proprietary Super V delayed blowback mechanism, which redirects recoil energy downward instead of straight back into your shoulder. It's not marketing. The difference is measurable when running rapid strings. 16-inch barrel, weighs 6.9 pounds unloaded, accepts Glock magazines, which keeps you in that common ecosystem we keep emphasizing. The Vector originally served as a submachine gun for specialized law enforcement units, where controllability during full auto mattered. In semi-auto civilian form, that engineering translates to the softest shooting PCC we tested. The ergonomics are polarizing. Some shooters love the grip angle, others need time to adjust. For 2026, if recoil management is your priority because you're training family members with limited shooting experience, the Vector's engineering genuinely solves that problem. Just budget extra time learning its maintenance routine. Number 6. Beretta PMXs. From the Italian manufacturer that armed the US military with the M9 pistol for 3 decades, comes their entry into the modern PCC market. The PMXs ships with a 6.9-inch barrel, stretches 19.3 inches overall with the stock collapsed, and weighs 6.4 pounds. It takes proprietary 30-round magazines, though aftermarket adapters exist for more common patterns. Beretta designed this around modularity. The barrel, stock, and handguard swap without gunsmithing. That's useful if you want to configure one platform for multiple roles. Compact home defense, then extended for competition or training. The AR-style controls will feel immediately familiar to most American shooters, which reduces the learning curve. What we appreciate is the attention to suppressor-ready features. If you've invested in a 9mm can and proper NFA paperwork, the PMXs ships with considerations for that use. This is the middle ground choice for shooters who want European engineering quality without H&K pricing, and value modularity over accepting Glock magazines off the shelf. We've covered 5. Before we reveal the top 5, pause here. Have you trained with a PCC before, or would this be your first? Drop a comment. We read every one. Number 5. B&T APC9 Pro. What does a $3,000 Swiss-engineered PCC give you that a budget build doesn't? We're about to find out. Brugger & Tormet supplies weapons to military and law enforcement in over 50 countries. The APC9 Pro represents their no-compromise approach to the Pistol-Caliber Carbine concept. This runs a closed-bolt hydraulic buffer system with a 7-inch barrel. Overall length of 16 inches collapsed. Weight comes in at 5.5 pounds. It accepts proprietary magazines or optional Glock lower receivers. Genuine flexibility. The build quality is immediately apparent. Everything locks tight. No play in any component. And the controls are ambidextrous from the factory. Where this justifies premium pricing is reliability documentation. B&T publishes torture testing data that includes 30,000 round endurance trials without parts replacement. That's not marketing speak. That's Swiss engineering accountability. For 2026, this sits at the top of the premium tier, competing directly with the SP5 for shooters who view their defensive carbine as a lifetime investment rather than a consumable tool. Number 4. Springfield Armory Kuna. Springfield entered the PCC market recently with a platform specifically designed around what American shooters actually asked for: Glock magazine compatibility from the start, AR-15 ergonomics without compromise, and a price point that doesn't require a second mortgage. The Kuna delivers exactly that. 16-inch barrel, weighs 6.3 pounds, takes Glock 17 and 19 magazines without adapters. The AR pattern controls mean if you've trained on the most common rifle system in America, you already know this manual of arms. Springfield includes M-lock handguard slots, a flat blade trigger that breaks cleaner than most factory PCC triggers, and last round bolt hold open. which sounds basic until you handle carbines that skip it. We ran this through a 2,000-round test cycle, mixing defensive hollow points and budget ball ammo. Zero malfunctions attributable to the platform. That's the credibility Springfield brings after decades manufacturing military contract pistols. For 2026, this represents the sweet spot: proven manufacturer backing, intelligent feature selection, and honest value in a market where some competitors charge more for less capability. Number 3. Ruger PC Carbine. While others chase tactical aesthetics, Ruger asked, what if a PCC could actually fold into a backpack and take Glock mags? The answer sits at number 3. This ships with a 16.12-inch barrel, weighs 6.8 pounds unloaded, and accepts both Ruger and Glock magazines through swappable magazine wells. The takedown feature isn't a gimmick. We verified it breaks into 2 halves without tools in under 15 seconds. That's faster than the Kel-Tec's Fold and more packable than any non-folding carbine on this list. Ruger includes a dead blow action that reduces felt recoil and keeps the optic more stable during rapid fire. The ghost ring aperture sights work immediately out of the box, though most shooters will add a red dot. Aftermarket support is strong. Triggers, stocks, handguards, all readily available. For families who need one defensive carbine that stores compactly, travels easily, and shares magazines with their most common carry pistols, the Ruger PC Carbine solves multiple problems simultaneously in 2026. Number 2. Sig Sauer MPX K. Before we reveal number 1, ask yourself, would you accept slightly more weight and cost for a gas piston system that runs cleaner and cooler than blowback competitors? Sig bet you would. And thousands of law enforcement agencies agreed. The MPX K runs a short-stroke gas piston, the same operating principle as modern rifle platforms, just scaled for 9mm. 4.5-inch barrel. Overall length 18.7 inches collapsed. Weighs 6.7 pounds. Takes proprietary 35-round magazines, though aftermarket Glock mag adapters exist. This system keeps fouling out of the action, which extends cleaning intervals and improves reliability in adverse conditions. Sig has documented law enforcement adoption, including specific SWAT teams and federal agencies. This isn't speculative use, it's verified service history since 2013. The gas piston design delivers noticeably less felt recoil than straight blowback, stays cooler during extended strings, and carries Sig's reputation for standing behind their products. For 2026, this represents the best engineered PCC that balances innovation with proven reliability at a premium but not exotic price point. So where does that leave the number 1 spot? What platform balanced reliability, cost, and real-world versatility better than even the MPX? Let's find out. Number 1. CZ Scorpion EVO 3. Here's why this Czech-engineered carbine takes the top position in 2026. The Scorpion was adopted by the Czech National Police in 2009 and has since been exported to over 60 countries. That global service record translates to proven parts durability and a logistics chain that won't vanish if one manufacturer exits the American market. 16.2-inch barrel, weighs just over 7 pounds, takes proprietary 30-round magazines that we've torture tested through 10,000 plus rounds without failure. The blowback system is simple, fewer parts to break, easier to maintain, and field strips in seconds once you've learned the procedure. But here's what earned it the number 1 ranking. Aftermarket support in 2026 is unmatched. Triggers, stocks, handguards, safeties. Every component has multiple upgrade paths. The Scorpion balances proven reliability with American shooter demands for customization. It's not the cheapest option here, typically running $1,300, but it delivers military-grade durability at a price that doesn't require justifying to your spouse. For families seeking one PCC that works now and adapts as your needs evolve, the Scorpion EVO 3 represents the best complete package available today. So there you have it, 10 Pistol-Caliber Carbines that make the case for why this platform deserves a spot in your 2026 defensive plan. Shared ammunition with your sidearm. Lower over-penetration risk than rifle calibers. Easier for multiple household members to master. Those advantages aren't theoretical. They're practical considerations that matter when you're building a comprehensive home defense strategy. Our number one pick balanced reliability, cost, and real-world versatility better than the rest. But your mission might be different, and that's okay. Which of these 10 would you trust for home defense? Did we miss one you're running? Comment below. We genuinely want to hear your field experience, especially if you've put thousands of rounds through platforms we didn't cover. As always, training matters more than gear. Spend twice as much on ammunition and range time as you did on the carbine itself. Learn your platform's manual of arms until it's instinctive. Verify your local laws. What's legal in Wyoming might not be in California. Stay safe, stay legal, and we'll see you in the next one.